Today's breath work is going to be first strengthening the lungs and then working the lungs into their full max with a kind of a balance. That's like a hybrid. We'll go strengthen, strengthen, and stretch. And the very last thing we'll do is stretch the lung capacity and see, how full can we bring the breath. So let's get started. If you'd rather be up in a seated pose or laying down, figure out which one's more comfortable for you. If you're new to breath work, then I would definitely start laying down so that you just feel more relaxed, more at ease. We'll start with breath of fire. You take one hand or both hands to the belly. Now, this is a little bit of force. You focus solely on the exhalation. As you pump the exhalation, the inhale will happen naturally. So it's a nice, sharp, quick exhale, 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 exhale. You can breathe through the nose or through the mouth. Play with it, see which one feels more comfortable. If you're feeling a little congested at whatever time of day you're practicing, then obviously do it through the mouth. What's most important is that you really feel the core engagement. This is the strengthening of the diaphragm. A lot of times when we're breathing rapid, we breathe into our chest up here, like that. That's going to spike your anxiety levels and not really give you a fuller breath. What we're trying to do is re-engage the power of the diaphragm. We're re-engaging the power of the belly breath. So sitting nice and tall or laying down, one or both hands to the belly, just so you can actually feel those muscles contract. And let's begin. Full breath in. Empty the breath gently out. Through the nose, breathe in. Through the nose, breathe out. Through the nose, breathe in. Hold at the top. Hold your breath at the top. Wiggle a little side to side. Maybe take a couple last little sips in. Really fill up the sides of the weights. Fill up the lungs. Fill up the ribs. Fill up the belly. Move your shoulders, move your head, move your neck. Empty the breath. This time, pick a mantra, a single word that best describes the energy you want to feel for every breath that you take. So in your mind's eye, think of what that mantra would sound like, and then also imagine yourself already emanating that. Now, if that's too much, if all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can't focus on my breath, just go back to the breath. But if you're getting more of a rhythm, if that's starting to feel like a natural pattern to breathe quickly, then you can start to use your conscious awareness and bring it back into the visualization and maybe some of the mantra work. Okay, so you're invoking this sound and you're invoking this word from the inside out. Let's begin again. Maybe this time, if you went through your mouth last time and you want to go through your nose this time, go for it. Here we go. Deep breath in. Hands to the belly, empty the breath. Half breath in, and we begin. Full body inhale. Gentle, empty exhale. Fully in. Let it go. Preparing to hold, holding on the inhale, full body inhale. Hold at the top, wiggle around a few times. As you wiggle, maybe open your mouth, see if you can take a little bit more breath in. Move your head back, move your shoulders around, move your head and neck around. A lot of times the body will kind of crinkle and cramp and compress. When that happens, we lose the space of the spine, we lose the space of the torso, and therefore we lose the space of the breath. And so those little wiggles, it's like you're a paper bag that's just kind of been crumpled up, and you're blowing the bag back up, and you're filling every little crevice, every little space, every little nook with a little more breath. And then empty out. Let's try more of a Wim Hof style of breath. That means we're going all the way full. Now, this one isn't as sharp or aggressive into the core. The core muscle, the diaphragm's already pretty pumped, so let's utilize that. This is kind of the hybrid. This is where we go between strengthening the breath, but also stretching. Use this time to explore what is the slightly uncomfortable edge of your lung capacity. Nothing too forceful. You're not trying to break the body down, but we're also trying to, just like when you reach your arms up, if you reach your arms up like this, even if you've got weights in your arms, you might get stronger, but you'll get shorter over time. We want to lengthen every single muscle out to its full capacity. And so this is giving us a chance to really find that fullness of breath. You may want to lay down for this one. You can tend to get a little bit lightheaded, or stay upright in the seated pose. And again, it's your uncomfortable edge. Where do you feel like you're full of breath without forcing it? Every breath is an opportunity to explore that. For me, it helps to compartmentalize the breath. I'll breathe 3 times on the inhale, 1 into the belly, 1 into the chest, 1 into the throat and face, and on the exhale, just really search and flow the exhale out. Okay, come back to your mantra and let's begin. Full body inhale. Empty the breath. Preparing to hold the breath, steady in. Hold your breath as you empty out. Holding your breath at the bottom. Scan your body, relax. Scan up and down your body, starting with an up and down scan in your face. From your eyes, jaw, tongue, shoulders, muscles in the face, core muscles, What can you soften? What can you let go of? Use this time to scan. When you hold your breath, you'll be more sensitive to the places that are still contracted. Go into the feelings. Go into the sensations. Maybe there's a tingling, a cool sensation, a sense of being lightheaded. Full body inhale. Hold it at the top. Take a couple little wiggles, little sips. Fill up the sides of the waist. Lean to the left. Lean to the right. Move your shoulders around. Move your head. Move your neck around. Keep sipping breath and keep searching for space you didn't know was there. Search with movement. Search with breath. Empty all the air out. Full body inhale. Take your arms, reach up. Really utilize your arms to find the length of the spine. Use your fingers to pull on your hands. Use your hands to pull on your elbows. Use your elbows to pull on your shoulders. As you go side to side, move the head, move the neck around. Fill space, fill breath. Full, 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 full. And then exhale. Arms come out to the sides, start to move side to side. So we start to really explore the depth of the breath. As you go side to side, inhaling through the nose and mouth. When you get to what you think is the top, open your mouth, keep taking sips. As you find those sips, you lean one way, sip. You lean the other, sip. One way, sip. Other sip. Keep going, keep breathing. Move your shoulders around. Use your arms. Now we're stretching the rib cage. We're using the arms to pull the body open, left and right. Before we did up and down. Empty the breath. If you feel a little lightheaded, you can do this from laying down. If you feel pretty balanced, pretty stable, come all the way up into a standing posture. As you get into your standing posture, star pose, turn out your toes, take your arms, reach them out and wide. So the body forms an X pattern and the head goes straight up the middle. Same idea, put a little bit of a bend in the knees, and this time we're just using our entire body to breathe fully in through the nose. When you think you're at the top, go a little bit up to the left, a little up to the right. Think of your body just getting pulled in every single direction, expanding in every single direction. Keep sipping the breath, move your head down, roll your shoulders around, maybe circle the arms, sway your hips side to side. Fill, fill, fill. Play with bending the knees, play with straightening the legs. Empty the breath. Relax your arms, shake out your shoulders. Bring your feet together. You do one last one in mountain pose, but keep a little bend in the knees. It's like halfway between chair and mountain. It's just enough to move the pelvis, to kind of tilt the pelvis forward and back. This tilting action of the pelvis, I call this shaking the pelvic bowl. What it will do is when you take the breath, as you find your edge and start taking those sips through the mouth, moving the hips like this, forward and back, will allow the diaphragm to pull lower and lower into the pelvis. Okay, so let's take the arms up. Start to take your full breath in, move your hips, tuck and untuck. And then so you tuck and you sip. You untuck and you sip. Tuck and sip, untuck and sip. Full, full, full. Exhale, hands to prayer. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Alex Artemiak, and I would love to share anything else that you guys are interested in. Please remember, like, subscribe, share, and hit me up with a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to feel more of, what worked for you, what didn't. I'm here to serve and support you, and I hope to see you again soon.